Good evening, everyone. We are doing a evening walk this time. We haven't been able to walk because of various things, and two, we're supposed to get some weather. We're gonna have high winds and possible floods, so praying.
We used to walk in the evening all the time.
Yes.
And we have moved it to morning, so it feels funny to walk in the evening.
It does. Feels like I'm doing something wrong.
Catch up on what we were doing. Suzanne found a few things she wanted to try on, but I think she's only keeping 3 things.
A couple of items, yes.
But
some sweaters and things to wear for the upcoming season.
Well, I cleaned out pretty good, and I've got 2 more areas to look at, and then I'll be finished. And then we need to start picking up all that jewelry that we found at the estate sales, and deciding who gets what and what we're going to do with the leftovers.
Yes.
The sky is just absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
It is.
Look at that.
That's our sky right now. I filmed it some. Kind of looks like an eagle.
Pretty, pretty.
That's what we are too. I tried to find new. TikTok made me do it. And I actually bought from it. Used the TikTok shop my first time. Got a crimper for my hair. As you can tell with humidity, it's already frizzed it. Mom tried to give me some stuff to kind of make it smoother and stay in longer, possibly. So, try something different with my hair. I'm trying different things. Trying to do different things for school, and it's hot.
It's too bad.
It's just humid.
We are under a flood warning until 1 a.m. Sunday morning.
You can probably hear the wind on my video. That, my dears, is the Texas wind for you. So, thought I would catch y'all up on what we're doing, and hopefully more to come. So, I'm gonna let I'll go for the evening. So, I will see y'all later.
Good evening. We had our dinner. We forgot to show. We always forget to show our takeout. Not that that's very interesting. Anyway, it's Mexican food that we've had over and over and over. We're a little tired. We really didn't walk as far as I thought we would. It was less than a mile, but I feel like I walked across Texas. But anyway, we thought we would show you quickly what we got at the estate sales.
Pardon our looks.
And yeah, we don't look too good. And then we're going to go through our treasure chests. We're looking forward to that. So here's what Suzanne got at the estate.
At our first estate sale, I found the perfect woven basket to use at school. So I'm going to put this at the entryway, probably on the ground, so when the students come back from the office, restroom, we got to send them with a pass down the hallway. So that's where the passes are all going to go, in this basket, because by the end of the year, it piles up.
And it cost?
This was $8.50 on regular press day. This was not half day off. Okay, so also at our first estate sale, we got some treasures. So these are surprise goodie bag jewelry bags full of all kinds of different beads and jewelry. Could be loose end jewelry, could be broken jewelry. It could be pins, bracelets, necklaces. all different kinds of things. Okay, I'm going to hurry this up because both of our phones are nearly dying, and my mom's phone just died, so we have to continue on my phone. So I also got at another estate sale some more jewelry, cute little fancy bracelet, cute little choker that's gold, that I love gold to wear. Got some more pencils, because pencils are a big necessity in the art classroom. And they range from $1 to $2. And then got some Bath and Body Works hand washed bacterial soap, because I was out of them at home. And then I got some espresso pods for either here.
Nespresso
Pods.
Okay. Just all kinds of
All
flavors.
different flavors. Got I guess they call these classic binder cover books that are like the old classes that you would read in high school. If you ever read Passage to India, I don't know. Thought this was interesting, looked it up on the internet. So it was like a mystery. So I like mysteries, so that will be interesting to read. And then Rogers and Hammerstein, the carousel records were on for $1 each. You don't get records for $1. It is very rare. And then I'm kind of throwing out the old autumn decor, filling in with the new. So to start off my new fall decor theme, I'm going for a fall leaf style. And all of these prices range from $1, $8, $9, $5, not very. The only thing that was high was the jewelry. And then we ran to Walgreens to use the restroom, so Mom and I both got the infallible 24-hour all over coverage powder that has a shimmer for the summer month. And that is my haul.
I did go ahead and choose the Brahmin bag. I'm not real sure about my sister-in-law. She's extremely picky. So if she doesn't want it, no problem. I will carry it, or I will sell it somehow or another, eBay, Poshmark, whatever. I cannot find it on the web right now. I'm having a hard time. I don't know if it's an older bag or what, but it has the protective feet. We're really picky about the protective feet. It did come with its own dust bag, and it is the Brahmin bag. And I know that, like at Dillard's, when I look them up, they're anywhere from $275 to $500 or $600. So I'm anxious to see what this one would retail for if I can find it. I just can't find the name of it right now. But the interior is fine. There's a little bit of paper down in there, but it does have the Brahmin lining, so I know it's real, you know. And then, like Dunienberg, it has a clip for your keys, which I adore that in a purse. It's got a zipper space, the pocket space, and a lot of room. It has lots of good room. It does have the handles if you want to carry it like that, or the crossbody if you want to carry it like that. So either way, it's going to be nice. And it's kind of a grayish silver, bronze, neutral type bag that I think would go with everything. At another estate sale, they had these and there was no price. So I think I showed these on when we were looking around. And I think it's a petit four server or a small cake server. I'm not sure the name of it, but I just thought it was really pretty and I can easily clean them up. $2 for those, and there wasn't a price on them. I also found some more plates. These dessert plates and salad plates are kind of my thing. They are dishwasher and microwave safe. They came as a set of 8 for $24, but there were 2 of each design. So I asked the lady if she would split them up as 4 for $12, and she did. So they kind of have an Italian theme to them, and I thought if we were having an Italian dinner, these would be really pretty to serve a salad or, anything fruit-ish or cheese, type things. I just really liked all the designs. I just thought they were really, really pretty. So I'm getting ready to put those in the dishwasher. All right, again, we found treasures. So Suzanne got hers, I got mine, and when we go through these, we're kind of gonna split whatever she likes, she gets, and whatever I can use for my jewelry, we'll just go back and forth. So $24.50 seems kind of high, but we knew that we were not gonna go back on Saturday. So we bit the bullet and went ahead and bought these, and we're anxious to go through, because even if I bought like this turquoise necklace here, a turquoise necklace is gonna cost anywhere from $50 to $100 if you go to Albuquerque or Santa Fe. So just that alone, to me, was worth the price of the bags to have all this. So if we can do it, we will sort and show you the treasures, because I have some brass plate chargers, and we're going to sort on those because we used them at dinner the other day for the 4th of July. I haven't put them up yet, so we're going to use those to do some sorting. And then I also picked up some findings that were there that I can use in my jewelry. Like this one was $2.50, just silver and gold. I thought that was pretty. This is either abalone. I don't know if it's mother of pearl. It's either abalone or mother of pearl. Anyway, I may not take it apart. I may wear it just like this, because rarely can you find something that is like this. And it was $4.50 for all of this. And then some more findings to put in my jewelry. This one is bees, I believe, honeybees. And shout out to Angie Cato. She is doing these for her channel right now. So we're gonna give her a shout out and say, hey, Angie, looky there, I can make you a necklace. And then I'm not sure what these are. I'm gonna have to look them up, but this is semi-precious gemstones. They're cold. You know, other stuff that is not real has a warmth to it. And anything that's semi-precious, when you touch it, it's got a coldness to it. So that's how I can tell the difference. So I can't find white very often, or a cream color. So it's gonna be good for using to make my jewelry. And then these are seed pearls. And they're not just glass, these are seed pearls. And I'm not sure if they knew what they were, but you know, seed pearls are a thing. And $8 for that, a little bit higher, but because of what they are, I'm sure that's why they were just a little bit higher. And then finding here, these are also seed pearls, and it does say it on the package, and I can definitely use these. And then another finding, this was not that special, but you know my love of blue, so anything that I'm making that has a blue in it, I thought this would be a cute addition with my blue jewelry. And then I found this sweet little bird. He is ceramic, and I think he may just go outside. I don't know that he's gonna stay in here, but give me a blue bird and I'm there, you know, anything blue. I thought he was really pretty. $5, a little pricey, but by him being ceramic, I kind of understand the higher price. And then a different one, I don't know what it is with me and purses lately. I've been finding purses. This isn't anything special, but I loved the stitching on here. I mean, that is hand done. It's ribbon. So they ribbon stitch all of this. And I just thought it was adorable on a kind of a straw-based purse. And it has not only the little handles, but the strap. How cute that is for summer. And then the inside, it has a snap closure, like so. And then the inside, of course, is just canvas. But it's kind of a coated canvas, so it's going to be easy to wipe out. But when I looked at it on the inside, there is nothing wrong with it. There's no stain. There's no nothing. There is a zipper on one side, but that's all. So most of your stuff is going to go to the bottom, but that's okay. You know, I thought it was really cute. And then at Walgreens, I picked up, I think I showed these already, the two pink colors. I like to do sometimes 4 fingers with one, the darker, and the ring finger for the lighter, or vice versa, just for something different. Now this time I did all solid, but you know, sometimes I do 1 and then 4. And also the infallible. Suzanne already showed you this, so we're gonna see if this is what we've been looking for. Because I don't know what is the deal, but we used to have this, when you go out in the sun, you've got just a slight sparkle to your finishing powder. And we have been looking and looking and looking. If anybody out there knows what we're talking about, it's a shimmer that's not overpowering. It doesn't look like you're at a disco, you know. It's just glowy, and it just has a sparkle to it in the sunlight. That's what we're looking for. So those are my things that I found at the estate sale. We had fun, and we are getting ready to go treasure hunting. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. We have sorted all of the jewelry. It has been crazy. And it's getting very dark. It's about 11:30, so we're getting ready to go to bed. This group right here is all beads, and I'm just going to have to get into the light and sort them tomorrow. I'm not sure what I've got here. And then there's some findings that I think I'm going to be able to keep and use in my jewelry making. I found all of these beads back in the day, back in the 80s. Ladies wore these big silver bead necklaces. I don't know if that would work or not. These are all loose. They'd have to be strung. These, y'all, this is crazy. These are earrings that ladies wore before they pierced their ears. So they've got a twist. Oh dear, this is not going to show up. A twist. Let me see if it shows here. It has a twist knob that goes towards your ear. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? Wow. And like I said, it has a twist deal. Oh my word, aren't those pretty? So a lot of these earrings down here have that either twist effect, or they have a clip-on. Like this is the clip-on for ladies that didn't have pierced ears. So it opens like so. This is what my mother wore before she pierced her ears. It's a clip-on. So a lot of these earrings are either twist-on or clip-on. There was a pearl earring that didn't have a mate. It's by itself. Now those right here, those are regular earrings. They're normal. So, but the rest of them are like I said, either clip-on or twist-on. I also found some findings that I can use. These gold beads that look like this. We found freshwater pearls. Oh my word. Look how many freshwater pearls. Just some extra findings that I'm going to be able to use in my jewelry making. That is a pearl necklace. And we're pretty sure it's real pearl. Here is some liquid silver tubing. And these are jet black tubes. Wow. We found treasures. It's really cool. Even the twist-on earrings are unique. I like them all. It's just cool. Wow. Look at those earrings. The intricate parts of them. We have had more fun sitting here doing this. Or I have. I guess Suzanne has. Okay, look at this. These are genuine coral. I have some of these from my Kenneth White collection. His wife, her beads. Those are coral beads. I can't believe how many of them. I'm not sure what these are, but I think they're a type of turquoise. We're not sure about those. They're cold as everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you said they could be some type of jade?
Yes.
About died when she found out we used the Google
Chrome.
Google
The picture.
Google Chrome, and I said it was either lapis or sodalite, so it came up sodalite. These I about died. This is heavy as everything. That is rhodonite, y'all, and rose quartz. This is a necklace. Suzanne, hold that up and show that thing. It is the next morning. It is Friday morning, and we got so tired last night that we had to stop. So I'm going to finish showing you our jewelry findings from our 4 treasure bags. And sorry if last night was kind of slow, but I think I got most of the first tray done. So here's the remainder of the trays, and then today I'm going to spend time cleaning all of these, washing them up, and then we're going to divide them according to what we want. I'm going to let Suzanne, have first pick because she wears jewelry every day teaching school. I do not, and so whatever's left over I will use for my jewelry making and some things, I might wear too. So here is the rest of our treasures. So we ended up last night with the rhodonite and rose quartz. And I talked about the fact that these are so light. There were also some silver beads. Now, I don't know if these are silver. I'm going to polish them and see. If they polish up, they're silver. But if you were born in the 80s, or if you grew up in the 80s, I taught school in the 80s, everybody wore these big, heavy silver bead necklaces. And I'm sure that's where these came from. So more findings that I can use. All of these were pins. This person had a giant pin collection. And some of them are kind of neat. Some of them not so much, but again, I'm just going to let Suzanne do whatever she wants to with the pins. And then this one was really cool. It reminded us of our art that we do, the paper quilling. So this is metal quilling. I didn't even know you could do that. So is this one. That is, let's see, we've got too much of a shadow there. This is metal quilled. Whoa. Little butterfly. So cool. And it just was by itself. It's not like a pin or anything. Well, actually, the pin part's missing right there. So I don't know. I don't know what she's going to do with that, but she'll decide. But anyway, yeah, pins there. Necklaces back here of all kinds. It would take us forever to show you every single individual necklace. So, sorry about my clock. Yeah. And I don't know what some of this is. That sure does look like lapis. And don't know about those. A lot of them are, to me, Asian inspired. I believe that's either a rhodonite piece or a rose quartz. I can't tell. Don't know what that one is. This was an Aquarius sign, astrological sign. There's a little bracelet. Here's a bangle bracelet. These were bolo ties that men used to wear. My daddy wore bolo ties. I remember him wearing them to church. More necklaces here. I mean, it's just crazy how many different necklaces there are. We thought this one right here was really special. It's all leaves, and I believe there are earrings to match. turquoise. There was the piece that I thought was turquoise. And yes, it is. There were 2 of these, and I told Suzanne, I wonder if maybe there was a wedding of some kind. So these were maybe bridesmaids pieces that they wore. Because why would there be 2 unless she bought one and forgot she bought one and bought another one? I don't know. This cross has a genuine jade bead in it. And there's several chains that, you know, don't have any pendant on them. So those chains I can use, and I'm going to polish them up, see if they might be 14 karat gold. Some of them might be sterling silver. This one I'm going to really have to clean up. It has the abalone birds, Native American, and the liquid silver. And it's really dirty. So I don't know if I can clean it up enough to make it wearable. But anyway. I thought this one was beautiful. It is a butterfly necklace. And it has little butterflies every so often. It's really, really long. Suzanne really liked that. Oh my goodness, it's just innumerable treasures. This didn't have a purpose, but, you know, I don't know what you could do with that. It's, you know, it's just metal chain, but it sure is pretty with the crystals all around. We'll figure out something to do with it. But anyway, this was an actual pearl necklace, and it has a black pearl here. These are hand knotted in between. Another way I can tell that it's real pearls. There were 2 other pearl necklaces, but they were glass because they were already peeling. Some of the, if you've ever had glass pearl beads, you know what I'm talking about. It flakes away if they're not real. And there is no flaking on this one. This tray is completely full of nothing but beads. And I haven't even gotten a chance to look through these to see what they might be. I'm seeing some pieces that I think might be lapis. But, I mean, there's so many that this is going to take me forever to sort. But I love sorting. It's kind of like going through clothes and shoes and going through your house, you know, sorting things and putting things together. I've always been crazy about doing that. I must have done that when I was a child. I love to sort and figure out things. So anyway, those are our treasures. Now, this tray over here, we probably should have showed you before we did anything with it. Those were things that we just thought were bizarre, or they had missing pieces, or they were men's stuff that my husband wouldn't be interested in, and they weren't really sellable, so they went to the wayside. But the things that we thought we could keep, we did. There's this little baby. I had one of these, I remember when I was little. It's a little baby with a crochet dress. Mine was a little bit bigger than this, but yeah, crazy. So, those are our treasures from the estate sale. You may say, or other people may say, junk. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. You know, but I know I'm going to be able to use a lot of it. We weren't sure about these. I think Suzanne tried them last night on that Google Chrome picture that shows you what things are, but I can't remember what came up. I may look here in just a minute. And this piece, she looked up, and there was one similar to it, and it was $150 because it's got not only the jade around, but right here there are 2 opals, and these are garnets up here at the top. Don't know if it's 14 karat gold. Could be, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that is a genuine piece. Very Asian. And I know it's kind of hard to see it. this is not the greatest, filming with an iPhone is not the best photography as far as showing details, but anyway, maybe it will give you an idea. Yeah. Okay. So that completes our findings, and I guess now I'm going to go in and start cleaning. And I know it's going to take me some time to clean it up, but that's okay. We've got time this weekend. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. My husband is out mowing the yard. He does get Fridays off at school in the summer. He's in administration at the school. He takes care of testing. He is a coordinator for some of the things that go on. He's in charge of just about everything, like pest control, Title I, just all sorts of stuff is his responsibility. Or maybe he doesn't. He oversees some of it and helps when he can. A lot of the testing stuff that goes on in a school. Whatever the superintendent doesn't want to do, that becomes his job. And he doesn't really have a professional title. He's just rehire old band director who was a junior high principal and then got into administrative stuff within the school and goes through the summer as well. Now, if we want to go on a trip or something, he can take off time. But that didn't happen, and it's not going to happen this year. So anyway, they get Fridays off, and they work an extra hour each day to get those Fridays off. So he takes care of stuff around the house, and then he'll come in here and he will be in the chair for the rest of the day on his technology. That's what he does. That's his thing. My thing is art. His thing is technology. Suzanne's thing is a variety. Art, technology, books. She's just kind of into everything. Don't know how I got off into that, but anyway, I am going to close the vlog at this time. I hope you made it all the way to the end and saw all of our treasures. I hope you enjoy coming along with us when we go to estate sales. I would really like to know, do you get sick of these things? Are you tired of seeing this, or would you rather see home stuff that we do around the house? It's just our adventures. We enjoy it, and keeps us really, really busy. We only have a couple of weeks before Suzanne has to go back to start working on her classroom. And I will go with her. I think we're going to just do 4 days this year. We'll kind of go on either a Sunday or a Monday, come home on a Thursday. She'll have the rest of the weekend, and then when she goes back on that Monday, they start in service on, I believe, August 2nd. I don't know. I have to look at the calendar, something like that. Isn't that awful? School starts here at the beginning of August, and the kids start in the middle of August when they should be in swimming pools and playing and doing stuff outside. But no, they're stuck in school. Sad. And that comes from a former teacher. I don't like that. When I was in school 100 years ago, we didn't start until after Labor Day, and we got out in the middle of May. So we had this long, beautiful summer to do stuff. Not so. The government decided you got to have 187 days of school. So here we go. All right. We'll talk to you later, and thank you for joining me. Blessings.